Alright guys, so got rudely interrupted. But anyways, I've been working on the grain truck, so you'll probably see a little time-lapse video on that. Yeah, I didn't get everything put back together because I do need to order a couple of gaskets. I know some of you guys were saying, oh, you got to get a new head gasket. You know what, fuck the head gasket. I looked at it, looked okay. And to me, maybe I'm wrong, but to me it looks like it's made out of copper. And I looked at it and it's not missing or anything like that. So I rubbed my fingers along it too a little bit there and checked, and it seemed fine. So I'm not going to worry about it. Dear sneeze. But yeah, I will have to order a couple of gaskets though. One for maybe the valve cover. There's a little gasket for that too, but that actually gets mounted to the top of the head though. It doesn't get mounted to the cover itself, because I noticed that's cracked and you touch it, it just falls apart. So it's just kind of, I guess, dried out, you could say. And then there's another gasket I gotta buy. It's for, I forget where that part goes. It's another part of the coolant runs through that though. I don't know if that's like a return line or something for the coolant. It's on the top, kind of. So it's just a little gasket there I need to replace as well, because the one end of it, like the very edge of it's cracked and missing. So figured, well, that's going to probably leak for sure, and that gasket's also kind of wore out too. So yeah, I'll just get a couple of new ones, and then for the main head gasket, I'm not going to bother. Like I said, that looks like it's made out of copper to me. I could be wrong, but it looks like copper to me. I don't know why you would use copper. I mean, everything else is whatever, gaskets are made out of, rubber or whatever. But so yeah. So the other thing is, like I said, well, I'm putting the truck back together. This is pretty much about all I can do right now. The only thing that's stopping me now from completing this is the fact that I need to order a couple of gaskets. But I know one guy says you can get a new head gasket. Well, I'm not replacing it, but he says that for one of those should run about $40, which isn't bad. I would be expecting a lot more for such an old truck, but I guess they're fairly cheap. But I'm not going to replace it. I'm just going to replace the valve cover gasket and that other little one. I think that was for the return for the coolant. I think that thing's made out of cast iron. I think that little piece, but you can tell that it's obviously been like welded to or something, because you can see little weld marks on it. So I'm guessing it must have cracked at some point, and then they just welded it back together. Because I don't think that would be a factory thing. The welds look pretty good, and looks like, they've been holding for quite a long time, and probably will hold for a long time. The other thing, well, I got a new battery for the GoPro. Here you see me using the GoPro. I see it's about half dead already. Yeah, so I bought a brand new battery. I've been waiting. This actually came late. This was supposed to have been here on the 10th, but anywhere from, I think, the 8th to the 10th, well, it didn't get here till today. So put it on the charger for a little bit, fully charged it, and here I'm using it. But I just found out that my cases are broken. The little thing on top are broken, and I have two of these cases. The other one's a clear one, and this is a blacked out one. I like the blacked out one because when you have it on the four-wheeler, it's harder to see it, and people are less likely to see it. So, but unfortunately, both of the top of the latches broke off. So, yeah. So I bought a brand new battery pretty much for nothing, because I was kind of hoping to use the GoPro for whenever hating season would start. I could get some video of that. But, oh my God. Guess what just happened earlier today? We just freaking got another bloody hell 2.5 inches of rain. I don't think we're going to be cutting hay anytime soon. I don't think we'll be cutting hay at all this year, the way things keep freaking going. We were dried out, we were doing pretty good. If we would not had gotten this 2.5 inches, we would have been all right. Maybe if we had half an inch, would have been fine, because that can dry up within like a good day, day and a half, 2 days max. 2.5 inches of rain, yeah. Look at the hay here. All the hay right here anyway, knocked down. I don't know how you're gonna cut that. You know, I mean that technically would kind of bounce back, but I doubt it, because it's too late in the year now, and now hay isn't going to grow anymore. It's not going to try to put any effort into it. So hay's going to be ruined, I think, for 2020. I don't think we're going to have much good luck with haying. I mean, I think the weather's scared because they know I got the hay rake out, and they know that I can use it. So they're going to try to scare me by just keep raining. So, but then again, it could just be some damn bad luck, because I got plenty of that going around. So if anybody needs bad luck, come find me. I'll give you some bad luck. So yeah, I'm just kind of getting tired of this rain. Ditches were drying out. Everything was, was looking pretty good. I was like, oh, maybe we're gonna get to cut those low spots and stuff. Fuck, nope, they're all flooded back up again. Mosquitoes are starting to come out now too, because the sun's going under. Because it looks like there's gonna be another chance of freaking rain here or something. So yeah, and then I ran to the gas station there to get some more gas for Big Red and the John Deere. And well, yesterday, it would have been yesterday, I checked the oil on the 1586. She was down again. She was down to the add point. So of course you can see on the ground that it's pissing tons of oil everywhere. And getting to fix that this year is not going to happen because of everything else. I can't do all these jobs in 1 year. So 1586 will be on the back burner for another year until next summer, because I imagine the farmhouse not going to be running anytime soon, and it's too late in the year now to fuck with that, because the grain truck is priority now for right now anyway, until haying season starts. And once haying season starts, then the hay is going to be priority, and then the grain truck will be put on the back burner. But I think I'll still find plenty of time to mess with the truck. But I don't know. I guess I'll wait and see. So if anybody, I know somebody said that you can get those parts or those gaskets, but I don't know where from. And don't say Steiner, because Steiner doesn't sell them. They only sell parts for tractors, not trucks. So I need a place that sells parts for trucks. And I don't know. Well, probably couldn't go to Case IH. I imagine they wouldn't do that either. I know there's International still out there. They still make trucks even to this day, but I imagine they don't make parts for these old trucks either. So, but I think these older trucks are actually true IH trucks. They're not strictly International like they are nowadays. Nowadays it's just International. I don't think it's really IH. Not like the older trucks were. They were actually true IH trucks. So, International Harvester trucks. These are just International. So, well, the new ones are anyway. But yeah, so I don't know. I guess if anybody knows where to find them parts, let me know. You can just give me the website, because I imagine I'm going to be needing other parts anyway from them anyway. So yeah. So I'm just a little, kind of just getting disappointed. I'm kind of getting fed up with the weather around here. Mostly just because of the rain. I watch other farmers on YouTube, and they're like, man, we haven't had rain in over a month, and sure, they finally get rain, but then they only get like this amount of rain, and that's it. It's like, it's not going to do nothing. But here we are getting soaked every other day. So now they're saying no rain. I think there's rain, a little bit of rain maybe tonight again. And then I think there's going to be at least maybe a 3-day break, and then I think more rain again. So if anybody around here, I know that the field over by the cemetery, if you don't mow that within a certain amount of time, I guess the state does it or whatever, or the town or whatever. But I guess if anybody's watching this video and you live around here, I wouldn't bother cutting it, because, I mean, he'll come eventually. He has to. It's just that he needs to get his place done first, and then he's got to, you know, work his way over here. So if anybody around here watches that and you're like, oh, well, I don't think this guy's going to come anytime soon to cut this hay, maybe I'll just mow it and be done with it. Well, don't, because he will come and he will cut it. It'll probably be another couple of weeks because it just keeps fucking raining. We just don't ever catch a break. I think we're going to have to cut hay in the rain. It's the only way you're going to get it done. But then how are you going to get it to dry out, you know? It's like, you can't. It just keeps raining and raining and raining, so it's never going to, it'll never dry out. So now, if the young guy would have came here Sunday, which I know he doesn't work on a Sunday. See, for me, I'd work on a Sunday because I don't go to church. I don't do any of that kind of shit. So my Sundays are free, just like my Saturdays are free. And every other day when I'm not working somewhere. So, but for me, I'd cut on a Sunday, and would have been a good day to cut it because at least then all the hay that was standing would have been in the windrow. You know, I'm sure it would have gotten rained on, but then, you know, you could just flip it real gently with the rake and it'd be fine. But I mean, I don't know. It's disappointing. It's like we're having a good year. Well, no, I don't want to say that because we're not having a good year. The only good thing that's coming out of this is Big Red's still running. I probably just jinxed that too. Got a broken taillight, but that's an easy fix. So yeah, Big Red's running for 2020. The grain truck's, I would say, about a 99% runner. I got some minor parts to order and changed the oil in that and stuff like that. And put air in the tires, and then pulled the truck out, and then changed the oil and put fresh stuff in it, changed the filters, and find a new key switch, because I imagine we're not going to be able to find the original key to that truck. And yeah, see if the damn bitch fires up. Oh yeah, so it's going to need the spark plugs, but all that stuff's easy, and I can get that at the local hardware or at the gas station, so I'm not too worried about it. That's where I got my gas and then the oil for the 15. I bought a couple of gallons of that because whatever. It seems like it from the add point to the full mark, it takes about a full gallon to get from the low, from the add mark to the high or to the full mark. But I think I might have overfilled it a little bit. But whatever, fuck, it's gonna leak out. I mean, I think the tractor will be sitting for another couple of weeks, so it'll just continue to piss anyway. So I'm not too concerned about it being overfilled or anything like that, because I know it'll just eventually leak out into the ground anyway. Because I think it's the oil pan. It needs a new gasket on that as well. I think that's the problem. It wouldn't hurt to replace it anyway. The whole bottom half of the tractor is all oiled up anyway. I don't know what's exactly piston, but obviously it's engine oil because I keep adding to it. This is the second time I've added oil to it since I bought in the tractor. I think I added oil to it last year. I think it was. It was either last year or like last summer, or it was during the winter sometime. I don't really remember, but she was low on oil, and she was low on oil again, so I had to top her off again. But the 15-6 is ready to go. I mean, I filled up the diesel fuel tank because I bought in diesel fuel last month. I just didn't put it in because I was kind of just waiting, and I kind of forgot about it too. So I did that today, and then I put in a gallon of oil. And I mean, there's not much more I can do to get the 15-6 ready. It's already been greased. The tires got air in them, so it's ready to go. So, and the rake's been greased. I put fresh grease in the gearbox, even though I think it's supposed to be oil. I just put grease in it. I hear somebody walking. Yeah. So, whatever. 2020's been kind of a bitch. It's kind of a disappointing year. I mean, sure, we get all this freaking rain, but then I've lost 3 cows on top of that. But that's not shocking anymore either, because I've lost a bull before. The very first cow that I had, or the very first calf that I had, that was a bull. And he actually got out and then I guess froze because it was in the wintertime. That was another reason why we quit calving in the fucking wintertime, because it's too cold and, you know, I'm losing calves. Well, god damn it, you know, we changed our timing to breed in the summertime. Well, I still took a damn hit to the gut, you know, so it's kind of getting disappointing. It's kind of getting to the point where I don't really want to invest any more money on this farm. I mean, yeah, sure, you need to invest in money to upgrade this and upgrade that, whatever, but I have nothing to show for that, you know. It's like, if I had at least one calf, okay, well then I would invest in some money on the farm or whatever, and I'd be good. So, but I think instead of investing money on the farm, I'm going to invest in stuff for the house, and I'm going to get Big Red's taillight fixed, and, you know, a couple of other things. It's like, I might as well just take care of my own problems at my house instead of trying to get this farm to fucking work right, because it's not going to work right, apparently, this year. So, I would say I hope 2021 will be a better year, but I'm not going to say that, because I know it ain't going to be a good year. I mean, I don't mind some rain. I mean, we've had plenty of rain now. Our hay is about as good as it'll ever get. I hear people talking on the dike or something. So, I don't know. 2020 is a freaking disaster for me, and I'm sick of it. So, but anyways, guys, I guess I'm gonna take off because I'm done. I'm tired, sick and tired of looking at shit, and yeah. So, anyways, guys, I'm gonna take off. So I guess have a good day and stuff. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Take her easy.